So I always look at his legs.
Yeah.
And I think you can tell what kind of a camp he's at based on his legs.
Yeah.
And he's solid and he's ripped and he's defined. Obviously, for most people, they'll go, that's what it looks like all the time. But when you can see the definition in his legs, you know that he's been doing more boxing than he's been doing more gym.
Absolutely, Troy, because you know what, if you watch him, you watch his reactions. Every time Francis feints or throws a jab, he moves out of range, he takes that step back. He's not holding the ground, so he's boxing really well here. He's been working on explosive movement, you know, and that's where he's going to get the success. So, again, good tactics there. Good game plan from Ben Davison, his trainer. That's been a match made in heaven, by the way. But it's a good start to the round again here from Joshua. Big right hand again there and got...
Look at him, though, now, Francis. Francis is biting on the fence.
Yeah. He's felt the power already.
He's felt the power and he's biting on the fence. And as long as AJ just keeps doing what he's doing, as you pointed out, Troy, his feet look really, really good right now. He's biting on fence. There you go, he goes again. He's biting. He wasn't doing this against Tyson Fury. He wasn't biting on those things. Fantastic start for AJ. We're about 1:30 remaining of the second round. For those that have just tuned in, Ngannou down in the first round. Big straight out of right hand from Anthony Joshua.
And I feel like he's going to walk onto another one.
He is. You can feel it, can't you?
You can feel it,
Yeah.
Because Josh is letting him come on and
he's just setting the trap,
Ngannou's trying to get that dominance back and trying to, you know what we were talking about earlier, when you've gone down, his game plan's gone out the window a bit here. He's like, wait, I've got to try and get this because it's 10 rounds. I can see him walking onto another one. Maybe not now, maybe like round 4 or something, but Josh has got to keep boxing. There you go. There you go. There you go.
He ain't getting up.
Anthony Joshua, that was fantastic. Jab
all
to the
over.
body, jab to the head, and now he's hitting with a massive right hand.
Fair play to him.
Francis Ngannou
Fair
up,
play.
up.
Let's go, Josh. Finish
Forward
it.
trap and
Finish
go.
it.
40 seconds remaining of the
Finish it.
second round.
Finish it.
Wow.
And
Finish him.
Anthony Joshua...
Finish him.
There you
go!
Yes!
Oh!
Let's go!
Anthony Joshua has
Let's go!
out cold.
Wow.
Oh my God! Cold, Francis Ngannou. Out cold. That is how you deal with a non-boxer. That's what a professional boxer does.
Let's
what
go!
A performance.
Wow.
Just a little bit of calm and collectiveness. I want to see where Francis Ngannou is at right now. He looks like he's still down. Looks like he was incredibly
That was
hurt.
a bad knockout.
Nobody
That was
has
a bad
ever
knockout.
done that to Francis Ngannou. Sensational from Anthony Joshua. He has knocked Francis
dialed
Ngannou
in, mate.
clean out in 2 rounds. Little bit of calm, little bit of collectiveness before we see, obviously, the situation with Francis Ngannou. But that, gents, was absolutely unbelievable.
You asked me at the beginning of this show who's the best heavyweight around at the moment in this modern era. You know, we're talking about that. I put my neck on the line and said, you know what, with the momentum and with what Anthony Joshua's done in these last couple of fights, especially the one with Otto Wallin, maybe Anthony Joshua with the performance with Fury. After that performance, he's stamped his way at the top of the division here. Let's hope Francis is okay because he is still down. He's
little bit of concern for Francis Ngannou, who is still down. Obviously, the medical staff are just tending to him right now. That was a heavy knockdown.
Blow.
I mean, put him down in the first round with your beautiful right hand. Fair play to Francis. Got himself back up off a right hook in the second, and then literally the very next shot, Josh. What a shot that was.
Do you know how he done it? He set the trap, mate. He looked downstairs and let the right hand go through the middle. You know, that's the experience of a boxer and an MMA fighter. He's not used to that sort of stuff.
Now, though.
Looks like he recovered really well after the
second one.
Yeah, after the first, certainly.
Yeah.
Coming in that second round, he was jumping around on his feet and looked like he had the feeling back. But that was just textbook, perfect.
That is how you do it, man.
From AJ there. Just changing the angles. Like, Troy would mention his feet, then I started watching his feet, and we never just stood in front of him. Every time he threw a shot, he just stepped over either side and just looking for that opening and that counter and being very, very patient there. And it paid dividends.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that fight, I thought Joshua would win, but he would win that late. He absolutely decimated
inside
him.
6 and you laughed
Mate,
at
that
him
was
earlier.
like, you know when we
Decimated.
You know when we were
inside
talking
6 and you laughed
Troy,
at me.
Troy,
I thought it'd be between 6 and 10.
Yeah, but
that was unbelievable.
Guys, we were talking about Anthony Joshua here being in a lose-lose situation. We said, because even if he wins convincingly, he's not going to get the respect because people will be going, oh, Ngannou, crossover, 1-0. You go, look
Bang.
at the performance.
Oh.
That right hand was devastating. Flush on the side of the head, and Ngannou was desperately
That one, it's the next one that does him, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's
he's
the
gone
knockdown
there,
in the
mate.
second round.
That one, boom. That's really bad.
You know, he was doing that in the warm-up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first knockdown in that round. It's the finish. The finish is chilling, man.
Because he folds him, doesn't he? His legs go back and everything.
We're just watching the replay for people tuning in on talkSPORT and watching our watch-along on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel.
This is the
Anthony
second
one.
Joshua.
There, flush.
mate.
That was flush on the chin. Look, he's out before he hit the
Spence,
floor.
What you've not saw from Josh in a long time was that, look, he's not worried about what's
No,
coming
he
back.
stepped in, Troy.
But he's not
Stepped
worried
in
about
with
what's
his feet.
coming back.
No.
He's going, you're going to feel this.
Yeah.
Where before he's got hit. I saw him hit Usyk and he's like, hold on, you're still stood there. What's going on?
Yeah.
Where this one, he's just gone straight through him and he's not worried. Look, that's a...
Oh, that is a devastating shot, that.
That's one you'll see in the boozer up and down the country, isn't it? No joke.
That is-
Geezer knows
that's-
he's done him
yeah.
and it's game, set, match.
That is
That is
devastating.
truly
that.
sensational. Listen, let's get the reaction from the Redwood pub. I've no doubt that there's
Wow.
beer flying all over the gaff. Ollie Klink is in the Redwood right now. Ollie, oh my days. What was the reaction like when you saw that?
Boys, look, this place really, really enjoyed that. We're a bit stunned here. What a performance, what a statement by Joshua as well. Those knockdowns in the first round as well already got this place pumping. And then that knockout was ridiculous. Let's bring back in Elliot, because you might remember before this fight, he made a bit of a prediction. And Elliot, it came true, didn't it? You called it, mate.
Whether you love him or hate him, AJ brings everyone out. He got the job done, he kept it long. And yeah, styles make fights. Ben Davison is back with him, he looked smooth. He was relaxing there, the power showed, he let his right hand go. Love him or hate him, he brings everyone out. Yeah.
If you're honest, were you expecting a bit more from Ngannou tonight?
You know what? Styles make fights. AJ just kept it long. And Ngannou, I don't know, like, I don't know, he got to stick to MMA, he might have to stick to MMA. Yeah, man, crazy. But hey, AJ's back in form, he's back.
Well, that's the message tonight, right? Stick to MMA for Francis Ngannou.
Boxing won today. So I'm happy. Yeah, smooth performance.
There we go, Elliot selling it like it is. There we go. Francis Ngannou stick to MMA and boxing wins tonight. That's the reaction of this pub, boys. And we're still absolutely stunned in here. I tell you what, now the fight's over, why don't you boys get yourself down here?
Every time you sign off, it doesn't make it come any quicker, mate, all right? You enjoy yourself. Just make sure you've lined them up by the time this show finishes, all right, pal? Ollie Klink in the Redwood pub there. And I've no doubt there was just a lot of stunned faces watching that. For those that have just tuned in, Anthony Joshua has knocked out Francis Ngannou in the second round. He put him down in the first, he put him down in the second, and then he sank him. That's what a professional boxer does to a novice.
Absolutely, just ripped him to pieces. Let's be totally honest, he dominated from the opening bell. We went out there, both had a look at each other. Joshua showed his class. He set the trap like he said he was going to. He wasn't going to take any silly chances. Set the trap, knocked down in the first round. He didn't jump in, didn't try and finish it like he did in the first Ruiz fight in the third round when he had Ruiz over, jumped on him, got clipped himself. He learnt from his mistakes and he showed why he's a two-time world champion, looking to become a third-time world champion. And I believe on that performance, he's the best heavyweight right now in the world. That is it. In the world. Tyson Fury, Joshua beats him. There you go. That's where I'm going. This guy is on fire again. He's back to his best. But what he is, he's not just back to his best, he's back to his best with experience. You can't buy that. You know, he's earned that. And he's done it the hard way. And he's had, you know, I feel sorry for Joshua in many ways because the public turned against him and writ him off totally, but he didn't lose heart in that. He kept his self-belief and he's come out on top again. So, for all the Anthony Joshua haters out there, sorry, eat your words. This kid is back to the top.